Hello, everybody. This is the day after my reappearance, which is kind of unusual, I know. So today is Thursday. Yes, Thursday, August 8th, 2013. The time is 9:21. Once again, I'm supposed to be working, which I did work. I just hopped off for a minute to do this little rant because I'm kind of upset. Something happened today and it pissed me off. And this is it. And if a couple of people that this is directed to sees this, I really don't give a shit. Because they know who they are and they know how wrong they are. What I'm talking about is fake ass men and women of the cloth. Y'all know, look at my hair. I was laying down in the bed. People that say that they're men and women of God, they found their calling and they're gonna preach and do whatever and what have you. I know somebody that said they're a minister, but they're not an active minister. What the fuck is that? What do you mean you're not an active minister? Motherfucker, you took the calling. You put on reverend. You know what I'm saying? I understand that you don't sit in the pulpit, but still, you have to carry yourself in a certain way. It doesn't matter. I am so pissed off right now. This is one particular person that I'm mad with, but I know a couple of people that do it. Everybody knows about Reverend Eddie Long. Okay. He's the one that came out with all the bullshit. It's been going on way before him. My grandfather was a fake ass minister. Anybody that know me and knew him know how it went down. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of bullshit. What I'm saying is, why the fuck do people lie on God? How can you say that you are a champion for God, but you're doing wrong? You rape kids, you beat on women, you lie, cheat, and steal, and then you sit there and say, oh, I'm going to heaven. Check it out, playboy. You're not. The God I serve, you ain't going to be there. I'm willing to put myself in hell, and I'm scared to go to hell. You ain't going to be there. If you go to heaven, I will straight up be like, excuse me, Jesus, God, Lord, excuse me. Can I get a recount? For real. Because somebody needs to stand up and start telling these people, what for? Because that's some bullshit. Everybody you follow is not worthy to be followed. Now, everybody knows, let me take it back. Not everybody knows my play father. But in Vegas, he is known. And he does say some things to me that I get mad about, like I shouldn't do this and I shouldn't do that. But, I'm a smart ass and I do what I want. And he'll sit there and say, now, daughter, you shouldn't do this and that. And I'll be like, yeah, daddy, I know. But he's right. And anytime I have a question, I tell him. And I tell him my deepest, darkest secret. I tell him he knows everything about me. I've known this man since I was 14. I'm 36 now. He knows everything, literally. And he has never steered me wrong, and I love him to death. His name is Dr. S. Rogers. I have him in one of my videos. And, he ain't no angel. He had a life before he took on, the role of minister and preacher and teacher. And he'll admit it. He ran from it for a long time. But he'll tell you, once he took on that role of preacher and teacher and pastor, he left the world behind. So how can you sit there and say that you got your calling, but you're still worldly? I don't understand that at all. I don't get it. So if any of y'all can give me some insight to how these fake ass ministers, male and female, because I'm not discriminatory. If y'all can give me some insight to how these folks could tell me don't do thus and so, in the name of the Lord, but they doing it. I want to know how that works. Now, I remember when I was a little girl, my grandmother told me that a minister had stayed in the pulpit. I'm telling y'all not to do this, but while I'm telling y'all stuff, I'm sending my soul to hell. Okay, it kind of made sense, but now, 2013, it don't make sense. People have got shit twisted. The world is coming to an end very soon. And we need to get right. Yes, I cuss like a saltwater sailor that ain't never been on leave. So what? Yes, I do shit I'm not supposed to do. So what? And really, I don't give a fuck who like and who don't. As long as God is happy with me and my ancestors are happy with me, I'm fine. And apparently God is happy with me because he let me live. Okay. And he lets me do things that really a normal person shouldn't be able to do. Take, for instance, my hip surgery. There was no reason for me to be able to walk within 3 days. Really, I was walking the next day. I was up and walking the next day. And I've heard things. I called my bank because something had happened. And the guy on the phone was like, oh my God, you're at home? My cousin couldn't walk, was in the hospital for a month and a week. How'd you do that? I'm like, really? Oh, okay. And I get that all the time. Oh my God, you're walking. How'd you do that? God. You know? So, y'all can say what y'all want about Lana. Lana has faith. I'm just crazy as hell. Literally. I'm crazy. I'm on medication. Deal with it. I don't give a fuck who know. So what? Deal with it. Okay. So, if y'all can give me insight and explain away these fake ass ministers, Bible thumpers, as my friend Mutisa calls them, and I fucked up his name. I know, Kamal, I fucked up your name. I love you. But if y'all can explain this shit away to me, then, let me know. Because I'm having a problem with it. Because I'm going to tell y'all, really for real, I got to be real. I'm going to tell y'all why it really bothers me. My homeboy basically stole $30 from you on Friday. And I know y'all like, damn, $30 ain't shit. But a bitch is having a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't work like I want to. I'm just getting back in the swing of work. And I called him Friday. I hadn't had no sleep. I worked overnight, hadn't had sleep, had to get up early. I had like an hour sleep. And I gave him $100 when I thought, really and truly, that I gave him $80. And I called him when I woke up. And I was like, ooh, I gave you too much money because you swing by the house when you go to work in the morning to give me the $30. So I called him today and I was like, hey, when you gonna give me the money? He got what money? And he's supposed to be a minister, mind you. I was like, the money you owe me, I overpaid you. You said I keep it. How the fuck you think I said you could keep it when I gave you a motherfucking voicemail that said I overpaid you? Nigga, I ain't rich. This bitch gonna tell me I gotta pay my motherfucking rent. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. How about that? I really and truly don't. So, how you gonna claim you a minister and you can't even do right by your homegirl that you've known since y'all was 14? And now y'all 30-something. How the fuck do that work? I just want to know. You know what I'm saying? Not only because you're a minister, but because y'all supposed to go way back when. You know, that is confusing to me. And he's not the only one. I got people that y'all know I will drop people like bad habits when I sense they fake. And I got it bad. And really, I don't care because I don't like fake people. And I told him, if he don't have my money by tomorrow, don't call me. He could die tomorrow. He dead to me today. Because it's just that serious because you shiesty. But I dropped some people a couple months ago. And he was a minister. But he was talking real foul. You know what I'm saying? using the P word, figure out what the P word is, and they punk. Talking to his wife, talking about she had to give it to him when he wanted. Talking real raw and shit. And I know ministers are human. However, why would you say that to your wife? You know what I'm saying? Yes, I married you. Yes, that's fine. Yes, you're young. But why would you say, I have to give it to you? Negro, I married you, but this body belongs to who? Lying. I ain't got to give nothing to you. When me and my husband were married, God rest his soul, we didn't have sex for a month. And I was like, it took me to realize we didn't have sex for a month. I'm like, wait a minute, baby, we had sex in a month. Are you okay? Do you need some? What's going on? He was like, I'm okay. We just hit a rut. I'm like, damn, we too young to hit ruts. But he never told me I have to do it. So why would you say that to your wife? And it just didn't hit right to me. And then he started spewing shit to me that he said was in the Bible. Now, like I told y'all, my grandfather was a fake preacher. And he would twist and turn shit that was in the Bible. And I do know my Bible. But it was like, the things this person was telling me, I was like, dude, that's not in the Bible. I don't know what Bible you read or what Bible you got that from. That's not going. So, I'm rambling now, y'all. My bad. I'm sorry. Y'all know my rants are just that, rants. So, I'm going back to my initial question. Can somebody, anybody, please give me some insight to these fake ass, what do I want to call them? I don't want to call them ministers because they don't deserve that. Or preachers. And you know what? In Vegas, and I shouldn't say that because I know it's everywhere, but it seems like in Vegas, it's a whole lot of them. Like, for real. But I want to know, where are they coming from? Why do people stand by them so? It's like, dude, get a fucking grip. So, please, somebody send me a note, a comment, or something to let me know what is really going on with these people. Okay? If I'm wrong, let me know. Which I don't think so. I've seen too much in my little 36 years here on this earth in this incarnation. So, yeah, let me know. And if y'all done ran across some, which y'all probably have, let a sister know. So with that, just ponder on that for a second. And y'all have a good Thursday. By the time y'all see this, well, no, it's 9:34. So y'all, it still might be Thursday. If not, happy Thursday, happy Friday. You know, good life. All that good stuff. I'm done. My head hurt now. And now I gotta go back to work. Love y'all much. If y'all like it, subscribe. See me on Twitter, Lady Sexy, LADYSEXXY. I hope that's right. I gotta check that. I'm on Facebook, facebook.com/LADDYSEXXY. I'll put it down at the bottom. Alright, I'm gone. Love y'all. Bye.